Raja Muzammil with special education, and I'm going to tell you about my introduction. This is the person is talking to you is visually impaired, and today our topic is about the difference between impairment, disability, and handicap. And at the end, I will tell you about who is exceptional child and his characteristics. So let's move on. So here is our first slide. This is just calling about the impairment. So what is the definition of impairment and who is called impaired person? Impairment means to say that is a functional, structural, fundamental, and as well as you can say that the psychological and physiological deficit. And you may have some sort of loss of any body part in your body, and you are called visually impaired. And you can say that you don't have one hand or both hands, or you have a deficiency of any body parts such like as your legs or foot, or you can say that your arms, as well as the dysfunctioning of your eyes. So your eyes may be permanently closed or something like that. So here the hearing loss and the vision loss, and you can also call as the loss of limb. So you are called an impaired person, and this is called impairment. And I'm now gonna move on towards the next slide, which is about a disability. So there is a great misconception among the people. They don't know that what is actually disability and who is called disabled. So I'm going to distribute this part in dis and ability. So you don't have any ability. So it's defined as the dysfunctioning of any body part is called disability, and you can't work with that body part is called disability. You can't work to do for example, you can say that if you are visually impaired and you can't watch, so this is called your disability by your eyes. And you have the hearing loss, so you can't hear, this is called disability. This is not called impairment. Okay, so this is the basic misconception among the people of special education and all over the world in the society. They don't know who is called disabled. An impaired person can never be disabled sometime if he is doing or she is doing his work perfectly. Or I'm going to quote examples such like the person is visually impaired, and but he can read the paper by different devices, so he is not disabled and he is impaired. So let's talk about the next point we have here is handicap. So handicapped person is just a society barrier among the people. You can't do work because of any impairment or any disability. For example, is a social barrier you have in the society. Sometimes just in the next picture you can see that there are stairs as well as a ramp. A person who has some kind of impairment with his leg, or he can't see, so he's not able to step on the stairs, so he must have the ramp before him or her. So if ramp is not present there, so he's handicapped, he can't go upstairs. If the ramp is available, he's not handicapped. He might be impaired, but he is doing his work. So that's why you can see here that the impairment causes disability sometimes or a lot of times, but the handicap is just because of the social barriers you have in the society. And at the end, I'm going to talk about the exceptional child. Exceptional child is actually it differ from the normal and average in the society, and to such an extent he must need a special education, need guideline and counseling in the world in such a ways that such kind of a sensibility is mental abilities, intellectualities, communication skills, and as well as the psychological and physiological skills, such as the fifth point is here, that emotional and behavior development. In these 5 points, exceptional child can be called an exceptional child if he has some kind of extra abilities, or if he has some kind of lack of abilities in these 5 ways. And I'm gonna move on towards the end. And we were just talking about the impairment, disability, and handicap, as well as the exceptional child. If you like the video, so if you think so, this is appropriate and full of information, you can like the video. And also, if you want the further information and videos from my channel, you can subscribe this channel. I'm not gonna force you. If you feel that this is beneficial for all of us in the society and for the special education children and the students, so you can subscribe to my channel and also like my video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.